All right, guys, good to be back with you again. We have the Yankees at the Tigers here, and the Yankees, of course, are I think it's 2 games out of first place, 1.5, something like that. Tigers are at 24-24, only 5 games out. It'll be Fred Hutchinson on the mound here for the Tigers, who promptly throws the ball to Tommy Henrich now, who's hitting leadoff for the Yankees. There's another one wide of the plate, and it's 2-0 on Tommy. And there's ball 3, so Hutchinson now has missed 3 times in a row, and we'll see what happens with this. That's down and inside, and that's going to be ball 4. And so Henrich takes first base, and that brings up Gene Woodling. Woodling here hitting .331, hitting quite well early on this season. That's popped up left side. Kell has it. That looked like that was going out of play. Blew back in, and so Kell makes the out, 1 away. Here's Hank Bauer now. 1 away, top of the first, runner on first base. And Bauer takes a strike, 0-1, and there's 1 low, 1-1. That's low again, 2-1 the count. Bauer hitting .312, pops this one up just out of play, and it's 2-2. There's a little foul ball just out of play, and the count remains 2-2. And this is lined over to center field. Groth sprinted in on that one, allowed it to get behind him, and that one went shooting back all the way back 440 feet away from home plate. Bauer easily in there with the triple, and it's 1-0 Yankees just like that. So poor decision there by Groth, and really cost him. And here now is Jerry Coleman. And that one is a clear wild pitch. Hutchinson missed everything, and that will score the run easily. Now it's 2-0 Yankees. So 1 hit here for the Yankees, 1 walk by Hutchinson, and the big wild pitch and the triple. Nobody on base here for Jerry Coleman. It's a 1-2 count on him now. Let's head over to center field. Groth has that for the second out, and here comes Cliff Mapes. Mapes hitting .281 here in the early part of the season. 5 home runs, so he has power. That's impressive, but he hasn't been able to get on base as much as we would like. 1-1, sorry, now the count on Mapes. That was a strike, and that baby's hit over deep to right field over the head of Wirtz, and that is out of here. Home run for Cliff Mapes, number 6 of the season. He only had 7 of those in real life, 6 so far in this season. He's really having a good one, and that'll bring up Yogi Berra. 3-0 Yankees, and we just got started. There's a ball to Berra, and these Yankees are something, aren't they? Ball 2 there to Yogi, 2-0. There's a change up out of the zone, 3-0 now the count on Yogi. And there finally the strike is 3-1 on Berra. Ground ball shortstop Lake on to first for the out, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. But a little bit too little too late there. Here is Hoot Evers to lead this off for the Tigers. Vic Raschi will pitch for the Yankees. 5-5 his record, 5.54 ERA. He goes 1-1 on Hoot Evers just like that. There's a strike. It's 1-2. Raschi's been giving up walks like it's going out of style. There's ball 2 to Evers, 2-2. And that's high, full count. And this is where Vic has struggled. And that's off the plate for ball 4, just as we said. And so Evers ends up taking first base on that walk. And that'll bring up Johnny Groth. Groth with the misadventure there in center field. And down by 3, I don't think we're going to bunt. There's a ball outside, 1-0 on Johnny. And there's a strike, but it was outside. 1-1 the count. Nice call. 2-1 now on Groth. And that misses inside. It's 3-1. He'll take this. And that's a fastball just on the inside corner. It's a full count. And there's a swing and a miss by Groth. Down he goes, 1 away. And that'll bring up Don Callaway. Callaway hitting .348. Driven in 7. Only 66 at-bats so far. Hits this up the middle. Jerry Coleman does it himself to the bag and throws on to Tommy Henrich at first for the double play, and we go to the top of the second. Phil Rizzuto now, first pitch swinging. It's a ground ball over the Campbell. The first baseman fields that, flips over to Hutchinson, covering at the bag for the out, and there's 1 away just like that. Bobby Brown now takes a strike. There's a ball, 1-1 on Bobby. It's foul back, 1-2. Low and away, 2-2. And that's tight. Full count now on Brown. That's belted deep to center field over Groth's head. Johnny can't get that one, and that's an easy double for Brown. And that'll bring up Vic Raschi. So Raschi now with the chance to add to his RBI total. Already 3 so far this season. Don't let the 154 average fool you. Swing and a miss, and he was way out in front of that changeup. And that's in the dirt. It looked like it was going to be off of Swift for a second, but he recovered in time. 1-1 the count. That's popped up left side, just out of play, and Lake, the shortstop, can't get there. Out of play, 1-2. There's a fly ball over to right field. Wirtz has that for the out, and there's 2 away, and here comes Tommy Henrich again. Henrik, who walked last time up, and there's a pop-up, and that's over on the left side. It will be the third baseman, Kell, avoiding a collision with Lake and pulling that one in. Just barely avoiding that collision, and that's the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 3-0 Yankees, and here's Bob Swift for the Tigers. Hits this one over to right field, and Hank Bauer's got that for the out. One away, just like that. Paul Campbell now takes the ball, and then a strike. 1-1. There's ball 2 on him, 2-1 the count. Fly ball left field, and Gene Woodling's there for the out, 2 away. And here now is Eddie Lake. Lake, who hasn't really hit so much this season, has an 0-2 count on him just like that. And there's a ball 1-2 on Lake. There's a little ground ball over to Phil Rizzuto, who throws to first, and we go to the top of the third. It'll be Gene Woodling up here, takes a ball, and then another ball, 2-0 on Gene. There's a strike called to him, so it's 2-1. Change is low, 3-1, and there's a swing and a miss, so it's a full count now on Gene Woodling. And foul tips that one, but Swift can't hold on, and there's another one fouled away. And that's strike 3, swing and a miss by Woodling, and so Hutchinson wins the battle. He's struck out one and walked one now, and that'll bring up Hank Bauer. Nobody on. Bauer tripled last time up, takes a strike and then a ball. Fouls that one back. It's 1-2. And that's off speed, misses the play, 2-2. That's hit over to right field, and it's an easy play for Wirtz, 2 away. Here now, Jerry Coleman. Coleman 0 for 1 today, hitting .324. There's a strike on him. It's a ground ball over to Lake at short, who throws to first, and we go to the bottom of the third. It'll be George Kell here for the Tigers. 3-0 Yankees. Kell takes the ball low and away, and fouls one back, 1-1. There's a breaking ball that misses, 2-1 on Kell, and that's hit over to left center field in the gap, and that gets by Woodling, and that'll go all the way to the wall. Kell easily pulls into third base with the stand-up triple, and that'll bring up Vic Wirtz. First hit of the game for the Tigers off of Vic Raschi. This brings up Wirtz, who's hitting 8th. Wirtz has been getting on base okay, but hasn't been slugging all that well. 0-2 quickly is the count on Vic, and that one just misses, 1-2. And that's hit a mile, but foul. 1-2 still on Wirtz. That's fouled away, still 1-2. That's up the middle for a base hit. That'll score Kell, and it's a 3-1 lead now for the Yankees, and here come the Tigers. Fred Hutchinson up next, and this is show you how much the Tigers have been dominated offensively up to this point. This is Fred's first at-bat of this game, and he fouls one away, foul at the plate, 0-1. And that's popped up, and Berra catches that one. Had a little trouble with it, but managed to do it in the end, and there's one away. Hoot Evers now runner on at first base, 1 out. Bomb the third, 3-1 Yankees, and he fouls one off. Ripped down the left field line, but just foul. 0-2 now on Evers, and boy, oh boy, that one is hit out of here. Not quite sure what. No, that's left field is what that was hit to, over the head of Woodling for a home run, and that ties her up at 3. So Hoot Evers, with one swing of the bat, has done it. It's a 3-3 ball game, and here now Johnny Groth. Groth fouls one away and hits one over to right field. Bauer is able to get there in time, but Raschi's not fooling anybody, I'll tell you that. 2 away, and here's Don Callaway. It's a ball to Don, 1-0, and that's way inside, 2-0 on Callaway. There's a strike outside corner. It's 2-1, and that's way outside, 3-1 now on Don. And that's high for ball 4, and takes his base, and that'll bring up Bob Swift. Raschi now is walk 2. There's a ball inside to Swift, 1-0, and there's a strike, 1-1. Pop-up shallow center. Mapes has plenty of time as that one hung up for him, and we go to the top of the 4th inning, and it will be Mapes leading this one off. There's a ball outside to Cliff, and another one outside, 2-0. That's hit late, foul down the line, 2-1. And there's a fastball in there for a strike, 2-2. It's fouled away, 2-2 again, fouled away again. And that's high and inside, so it's a full count on Mapes. And there's a called strike 3. Mapes took that one that was a little bit too close for comfort. 1 away, and here's Yogi Berra, 2 strikeouts now for Hutchinson. Ground ball, first base line, but foul, 0-1. It's a fly ball right center field. Wirtz has that in right field for the easy out, 2 away. And here's Phil Rizzuto, and there's a strike to Phil. It's 0-1. There's a ball low, 1-1. And it's inside, 2-1 on Phil. Pop up left field, and it'll be Hoot Evers there to make the catch, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Paul Campbell will lead this one off for the Tigers, and he takes a strike. and then a ball outside quickly. 1-1. There's a swing and a miss in on the hands. It's 1-2, and that's on the inside corner for strike 3. 1 away. Eddie Lake now takes a ball. Lake hitting .263, but hasn't had many at-bats at all. 2-1 is the count on him. And that's called the ball. It's 3-1. He'll take this one, and that's a strike down the middle. Full count on Eddie. It's fouled away. Still full. And there's a pop-up. Berra runs after that one, able to make the catch for the out. 2 away, and here comes George Kell. And there's a ball quickly to Kell, and that's hit over to the gap in right field, and that'll make it in between Mapes and Bauer, and that's the third triple of this ball game as Kell gets all the way over to third base. That'll bring up Vic Wertz now. So 2 triples here for the Tigers, 1 for the Yankees. We've seen a lot of power here today, and Wertz takes a strike. And there's a curve high to him. 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. That's a little ground ball left side, and it's Rashi, the pitcher, who gets there just in time, makes the play at first for the out. We go to the top of the 5th inning. It'll be Bobby Brown here for the Yankees, 3-3 of the tie, and he hits a ground ball straight back to Hutchinson, who throws to first for the out, 1 away. Big Rashi up there now, and he takes a strike and a ball, 1-1, hitting .148. Popped up first base side. Campbell's got that for the out. 2 gone. Here comes Tommy Henrich, who takes a ball. And there's a fly ball right field. Wertz has that for the out, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be pitcher Fred Hutchinson here for the Tigers, and he takes a ball. Hutchinson, 0 for 1 today, hitting .206. Not much of an on-base percentage either, and it's 2-1 on him quickly. Rashi still having control issues. Foul ball is 2-2. That's wide. Full count now on Hutchinson. It's fouled away. Fouled away again. And that's below the knees. And so Rashi has walked the pitcher here to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. That'll bring up Hoot Evers, who hit the home run to tie the ball game. 73 pitches there from Rashi, and quite a few of them for balls. Not quite half. He's walked 3 so far. Throw to first base. Of course, Hutchinson's not going anywhere. Ground ball up the middle, and Coleman goes to the bag himself and on to first for a double play, just like that. So maybe we should have had him going. Quickly 2 outs, and here's Johnny Groth. Groth is 0 for 2 today, hitting Wholey .244. It's a 1-1 count on him. There's a ground ball over to second. Coleman throws to first, and we go to the top of the 6th. Gene Woodling up there now for the Yankees, and he takes a strike and then a ball high. There's a fastball inside, 2-1 on Woodling, and that's fouled away. It's 2-2 on him. And that is a shot over third, and Evers can't get to that one. That one goes all the way to the fence, and Woodling is around here with the triple. Imagine that. So both teams have tied for the triple category here with 2 apiece, and that'll bring up Hank Bauer. And now comes question time, because you have nobody out, runner on a third base, and you've got Bauer up at the plate. And the question is, do you play the infield in or not? I think that's what we do. I think we play it in here. We don't want to put him on. There's a ball to Hank, 1-0. It's a pop-up out of play. It's 1-1. And there's a pop-up over to left field, and that's shallow. Evers has it for the catch, and Woodling is nowhere to go. 1 away. Jerry Coleman now, and we'll pull him in again. There's a ball inside, 1-0 on Coleman. And there's a bunt to the right, and it's foul, 1-1. It's fouled away, 1-2. Still 1-2, and that's fouled back again. Fouled again. Ground ball left side. Kell, great play, throws to first, but not in time, and the run scores. So it's a 4-3 lead for the Yankees. Coleman kind of got it done. Hit that one over to third base and hit that one hard enough so Kell didn't have a play at the plate, and then beat it out in the end, and that'll bring up Cliff Mapes. A little bit of an excuse-me swing that turned into a base hit as Mapes takes a strike and then a ball. 1-1 on Cliff. And there's a swing and a miss, and there's a throw to second, not in time, as Coleman was stealing, and he's got that one wrapped up and stolen. Another runner in scoring position here for the Yankees, and Swift didn't have a real swift arm that time around. 1-2 the count, and that's fouled away. 1-2 still on Cliff, and there's strike 3, fastball around the knees. Didn't swing at that one for some reason, and there's 2 away. Here now is Yogi Berra. Yogi takes a strike, 0-1. There's a ground ball over to Callaway. Second baseman juggles it, but throws over to first. No problem. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-3 Yankees. And here comes Don Callaway, who takes a strike. Hitting 343, sorry, this season. 0-2 is the count on him. Lined over to shortstop. Rizzuto drops that one, but picks it up afterwards. Throws the first for the out. There's one away. Bob Swift now. Swift is 0 for 2 today. 333 his average. And he's quickly got a 1-1 count on him. That's low. It's 2-1. It's up and in. 3-1 the count on Bob. There's a liner to the right side, and that's through for a base hit. So Swift finds a way to get on base. That brings up Paul Campbell. 5 hits for both teams. It's 4 runs for the Yankees, 3 for the Tigers. Close game. There's a ball to Paul. There's a pop-up, and it's out of in foul territory, but Bear is able to catch that for the out. 2 away, and here comes Eddie Lake. So 2 outs here, 4-3 score. Lake hitting 250, but does have 7 men driven in. 1-0 is the count on him. 2-0 is that missed. That's way outside. It's 3-0 on Lake. That's way inside, and Lake took that for ball 4. And so Rashi now has walked 4, and those bases on balls are looking to hurt him. And here he comes, George Kell, who's 2 for 2 today. Kell, who led the American League in hitting in real life in 1943 with a 343 average, and you know he's due. He takes a ball inside. It's a roller over to third, and it's actually third base side as Rashi goes off the mound, grabs that one, throws to first just in time, and we go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Phil Rizzuto here for the Yankees with a 4-3 lead. It's a ground ball over to Don Callaway at second, who throws to first, and there's one away. Bobby Brown now, and he hits that one straight up the middle to center field for a base hit, first pitch swing. That'll bring up Vic Rashi with a runner on at first. There's a pop-up bunt. Campbell dove for that one, ended up trapping it, turns around, and then throws over to Callaway, covering the bag at first. And so it's a successful bunt that should never have been successful in the first place. And there's 2 away. Here's Tommy Henrich. Tommy takes the ball, and a strike, 1-1. It's a little ground ball, third base side. Kell, good play on that one, throws on to first in time for the out, and we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still a 4-3 lead for the Yankees. It'll be Vic Wertz who takes the ball low and away. Swing and a miss on that one, 1-1. That's fouled away, 1-2 on Wertz. That's a ball inside, 2-2. Pop up left short center, and that's going to drop in there for a base hit in front of Mapes, and that'll bring up Fred Hutchinson. So Hutchinson now in an obvious bunting situation, not a great bunter. And there's a strike to him. It's 0-1. That's pushed off, foul to the right side, 0-2. We'll have him bunt one more time. Has popped up over towards Henrich at first. Wertz has to hold the bag, and there's one away. Hoot Evers up there now, so Hutchinson doesn't get it done. I told you he wasn't a great bunter. Here comes Evers. 4-3 Yankees, close game, and there's a strike to Hoot. A ground ball over towards second base, and Coleman was doing the wrong thing. He was looking the wrong way. Not sure what he was doing on that one. We'd have to ask him. Of course, Jerry's now passed away. I have to ask him about that one and see what sort of excuse he'd have for that. But that was not a smooth play there by Jerry Coleman. And that's an error, and that puts runners on first and second here for the Tigers, bottom of the 7th inning. And you never know what might happen. So runners on at first and second base, only one away. Here's Johnny Groth, who's 0 for 3. Groth had that big misplay way back in the first inning that led to that triple. And I think we'll have him swing away. There's a question of bunting here. There's a ball to Johnny. It's 1-0. And he holds up on that. It's 2-0. Rashid, control problems galore. There's a strike to him, 2-1. 2-2 now. That's off the plate. Full count on Johnny. Pop up, out of play, just barely. Full count remains. Pop up, foul territory, and Henrich grabs that for the out. Actually, that one blew back into fair territory, and there's 2 away. Don Callaway now. Now, you can't say the Tigers haven't had their chances with the heart of the order here with these runners on base. Callaway's first pitch swing hits one over to right field, right at Hank Bauer for the out, and so we go to the top of the 8th inning. They got their chances, didn't do anything with them. Here's Gene Woodling. Woodling takes the ball, top of the 8th, 4-3 Yankees. There's a strike and another one, 1-2. Ground ball over to first. Campbell has that, flips over to Hutchinson, covering the bag for the out, 1 away. Hank Bauer now takes the ball. Another ball high and inside, 2-0. And that one misses badly, it's 3-0. There's the strike down the middle, 3-1, and that's fouled away. It's a full count now on Bauer. The ground ball over to Lake, who throws to first in time easily for the out, 2 away. And here is Jerry Coleman again. So Coleman had that error, but got away with it. There was a ball, a strike to him, 1-1. Pop up left center, left field, and Evers has that for the out. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still a 4-3 score. It'll be Bob Swift, the catcher here for the Tigers, hitting a clean 342. 0-2, though, is a count on him quickly. There's a ball to him, 1-2. Swing and a miss by Swift, and down he goes, 1 away. Paul Campbell now. Campbell hitting 307, no hits today, though, and that's been the problem for the Tigers. They've been getting the walks, not the hits. 0-2 is the count on Paul. That's low, 1-2. So liner to first base, and Henrik almost lets someone get by him, has to run back and grab it, flips over to Rashi for the out, and there's 2 away. Here's Eddie Lake. 0-2 is Lake as he fouls 1 away. And there's a ball on him, 1-1. Swing and a miss on that pitch, 1-2, and that misses inside, 2-2. The ball high, full count now on Lake, and there's a swing and a miss. Down he goes, and we go to the top of the 9th inning. So Cliff Mapes will lead this off here for the Yankees. 4-3 Yankees, close game. Mapes takes the ball inside, and then hits a ground ball over to third base. Kell goes over, grabs it, throws to first for the out, 1 away. Yogi Berra now takes a strike, fastball. Pops that one up over first base side. Campbell's got that for the out, 2 away. And here's Phil Rizzuto. Rizzuto takes a strike, over 3 is Phil, and there's a ball, 1-1. Ground ball first base side, and Campbell, good play on that, flips over to Hutchinson for the out easily, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. It will be George Kell leading this off, now hitting 286, 2 for 3 today. And he takes the ball. There's a strike, 1-1 on Kell. That's low and away, 2-1 the count. 3-1, and we'll have him take here. And there's ball 4 as he was taking all the way. That's walk number 5 by Rashi. That'll bring up Vic Wirtz. And the question is, do you swing away with Wirtz? He's 2 for 3 today, or do you bunt with him? I think it's pretty clear we want to swing away here. Bottom of the 9th inning, 4-3 ball game. There's a pitch out, ball to Wirtz, 1-0. That one misses inside. It's 2-0 on Vic. Foul ball, 2-1 on Wirtz. Throw to first, nothing happening. There's a single over to right center field, and that'll be a base hit for Wirtz, and Kell makes it all the way over to third base, and he's in there without a throw. And so Wirtz gets it done. Kell, with that speed, goes all the way around, and it's about time here for a pinch hitter. So we've really got an exciting game on hand here for you. My goodness, bottom of the 9th inning, Tigers with runners on at first and third, nobody out. Hutchinson's due up. We're going to take him out. Now here comes the big question, which is who do you put in? Who has the hot bat is the question. And the question is, do we put in like Pat Mullen? Do we put in Johnny Lipon? I think we'll probably put in Lipon. Maybe we would look towards putting in Mullen, but I think we'll put in Lipon, who's the other shortstop, and we may end up taking Lake out of this game if we go to extra innings. So Lipon will come into this one. Wirtz runner on at first. I don't think we're going to send him, at least not at the moment. There's a ball way high as Rashi stays in this game. Now, I haven't talked about this, but the Yankees don't have many pitchers. Talk about that every time we play with the Yankees. 2-0 now, the count on Lipon. Foul ball, 2-1. Boy, that was a loud foul ball. 2-1 now. It's a ground ball back to the mound. Kell's going to go home with it. Here comes the throw to the plate, and Berra makes the tag easily. And so the gamble doesn't pay off. I would argue that there's really not too much we could have done about that, the Tigers, that is. You've got to try to tie the game on anything you're given. And so it was maybe it was worth it, maybe it wasn't. As it stands, there still is a runner in scoring position. There's only one away. Here comes Hoot Evers, who's got 2 men driven in after that home run. Maybe he can end it with a swing of the bat. Let's see. There's a strike to Evers, 0-1. Pop-up shallow center. Mapes has that for the out, 2 away. And here comes Johnny Groth. 2 gone. Johnny Groth 0 for 4. Takes the ball high. And there's a strike to him, 1-1. Pop-up out of play, 1-2 on Johnny. That's foul back again. Still 1-2. Another foul ball. That's fouled away just out of the reach of Brown. 1-2 still. There's a pop-up. Oh, my goodness. And Coleman, the second baseman, runs back on that one and makes a tremendous catch, stumbling behind him as he went. And there's your ball game. So the Yankees do pull this one out in the end. 4-3, the final score. And that was about as close as it comes. Rashi walking 5, getting the complete game victory after 147 pitches. And I'm not sure how much longer he would have lasted. So final score here today, Yankees 4 and Tigers 3. We'll talk to you later. Bye.